Hello, everyone. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the platform where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. And before we press on with this video, because I know you guys are very excited about what is to come, remember, a Jamaican played for this club. A Jamaican played for that club and was the first Jamaican, first Caribbean, first black player to play for Celtic Football Club. And you know what's significant about Celtic? They're the first British club to win the European Cup. Yep, the Lions of Lisbon, something like that. Lions of Lisbon. Yeah, Lions of Lisbon. 1967 was a big day for them under the management of Jock Stein. But guess what? A lot of credit goes to Jill Heron because for what he brought, it paved the way for what was to come for Celtic Football Club. So now that we have that sorted, I encourage you guys, hit the like button. All right? Hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary. All right, guys? Hit the like button, then hit the subscribe button. All right? Because, I'm sure you guys want to, help support and grow. I've always ensured to give you guys information that is credible, that is informative. So that is something that I will continue to do. And I know that you guys appreciate that. So please, I encourage you to do that. And I look forward to seeing what you guys have to say. Okay. So hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. I would greatly appreciate it. Honestly, I would greatly appreciate it. All right. Cool. So with that being said, now let's have a discussion. Football is expanding. More opportunities are being given, and it's a part of life about as well because over time opportunities open up, and for that we tremendously have to be grateful and thankful about that. So with that being said, now guys, let's speak about a matter. Okay, and what is that in particular? Well, what we're going to do firstly is speak about the matter of the expansion. As we know, we're very excited to see the Women's World Cup expand from 24 teams to 32 teams. More spots for CONCACAF. Can you imagine 4 automatic spots for CONCACAF and 2 through the Intercontinental Playoffs, and Haiti and Panama booked it? So that's 6 tickets right there. 6 tickets. So, and we saw it with the men's game as well. Once upon a time, remember when it was 24, 98 World Cup, it expanded to 32. And the next World Cup will be 48 teams. And there's going to be further expansion as well. The under 20 Women's World Cup is expanding from 16 teams to 24 teams. That's right. It's from 16 to 24 teams. That's right. And there will be future expansions to come as well. Yeah, there will be. So that is something that we can be thinking about and bearing in mind. So let's talk about what the title of this video has enlightened. More opportunities for Jamaica to go to World Cup. So the under 20 FIFA World Cup, which I know you guys are enjoying right now, especially seeing the performances of Nigeria and Brazil and seeing the likes of Uruguay and what they've been able to do, South Korea and their results, the Argentine outfit as well, England. Presently, and since 1997, the under 20 FIFA World Cup has been a tournament for 24 teams. In 1997, it didn't start that way. In 1977, it wasn't like that. It was much less. But 20 years onwards, it increased. And now here we are 26 years later. In 2023, it's still a 24-team event. But that is going to change. That's right. That is going to change. And you might say, okay, but how? How is that going to change? What's going to happen? What can we look out for? Well, I'm glad that you asked because I'm going to show you right now what I'm referring to on the screen, okay? So you guys can see exactly what I'm speaking about. So right now on your screen, you'll see the Under 20 World Cup. It started in 1977 in Tunisia, as you can see right here. Tunisia hosted it in 1977. It began as a 16-team event. That's right. The tournament began with 16 teams in 1977. Look what happened in 1997, 20 years later. It expanded to 24 teams, so there was 8 teams that grew. 20 years on from 1997 will be 2017, right? 2017 in South Korea, it remained as a 24-team event. But guess what? Come 2025, which is 2 years from now, the tournament is going to expand to 32 teams. That's right. The tournament is going to grow from where it is right now, 24 teams, to 32 teams. What does that mean? That means that there's going to be 8 additional spots for the Under-20 World Cup. And it will vanish and dissolve the situation of a best third place team having an opportunity to advance from the group stages. It's going to be straightforward. Top 2 teams from each group advances to the round of 16 of the competition. So the tournament will have more symmetry to it. So that is what we can expect from that sort of standpoint. In relation to the Under-20 World Cup, as you guys are fully aware, Jamaica made their debut at the Under-20 World Cup in 2001 in Argentina. That's right. Jamaica took on Egypt, recorded a 0-0 draw. Jamaica's first ever point at a Youth World Cup was against Egypt. Jamaica also went to take on Finland and also Argentina as well. Fabian Dawkins scoring Jamaica's only goal at an Under-20 World Cup to date, but we look forward for that to change come 2025. Yep, Costa Rica has finished 4th in an Under-20 World Cup, and we've also had Mexico having deep runs within the tournament as well. Yep, Mexico has had good runs. They also finished 3rd in 2011. Yeah, the Mexicans having good performances. The United States finished 4th, and also Mexico, they were runners-up in 1977 as well. You know, and if you look at the teams that have won the Under-20 World Cup, we've had the former Soviet Union, we've had Soviet Union, that is 1977, Argentina, West Germany, Brazil, Yugoslavia, Portugal, Brazil, Argentina, Spain, Argentina, Brazil, Argentina, Ghana. So Ghana was the first African team to win an Under-20 World Cup. And to date, still are. When you look at this, when you look at it, you see exactly what I'm referring to right here. It's an interesting thing because England won the 2017 World Cup. They weren't at the 2019 edition. There was no 2021 because of COVID. So in a sense, England are still unbeaten at the Under-20 World Cup, and their unbeaten run stretches a little bit further. You know what I'm saying? So basically, do they come into the tournament as champions? Yeah, I'm just making a joke. But in all seriousness though, guys, the tournament will expand to 32 teams. That's right, 32 teams. So what does that mean now? Well, I'm going to show you. When you look at how much spots CONCACAF has right now, CONCACAF has 4 spots for the Under-20 World Cup. That's right. CONCACAF currently has 4 spots for the Under-20 World Cup, and they're going to be 8 additional spots. So let's say, for an example, you give 1 spot to Asia, 1 to Africa, 1 to CONCACAF, 1 to CONMEBOL, 1 to Oceania, and 1 to UEFA. That's 6 spots, right? And then you say, okay, how you might allocate the other 2. 1 will go to the host nation, and then you have 1 other spot that is up for grabs, right? So CONCACAF will have at least 5 spots. I repeat, CONCACAF for the next Under-20 FIFA World Cup will have 5 tickets for the next Under-20 World Cup. I repeat again, CONCACAF for the 2025 edition of the Under-20 FIFA World Cup will have 5 tickets, potentially 6, but at least 5 for the next Under-20 World Cup. Information in relation to if it will expand from 24 teams to 32 teams for the Under-17 World Cup is still something that is being worked upon from a FIFA standpoint. But the Under-20 World Cup for women will expand to 24 teams next year, and also the Under-20 Men's World Cup will expand from 24 teams to 32 teams. So expansions in the under 20 cents. In relation to the under 17s for both men and women, that is still something that has been analyzed and thought about, but more information will come in due course in relation to those matters in particular. All right, guys. So when the time comes, we'll certainly be able to provide you that sort of information. But at this point in time, the under 20 FIFA World Cup will expand from 24 teams to 32 teams. That means that you're going to have 8 additional spots for the next World Cup. With CONCACAF already having 4 spots, an additional spot will be there. And that gives the impression that the format may change, or it might mean a situation in the CONCACAF Under-20 Championship that the losing quarterfinalists would play one another for the last ticket. That's five tickets to the World Cup now. Grand opportunity for Jamaica to get back at an Under-20 World Cup. Great opportunity. We're looking forward to it. And I know that you guys are as well in relation to what lies ahead. Exciting times, isn't it? Very much so. I am happy about the expansion, and I want there to be further expansion as well in other tournaments as well. I want it to be the same for the under 17 men and women, but I'm sure that will come in due course as well. I would like expansion as well in relation to the FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup, expansion to the FIFA Beach, not beach, but the FIFA Futsal World Cup as well. Expansion into the Olympic Games as well in terms of teams that play at the Olympic Games as well. That is something that I would like as well. I know it's more from the IOC sort of standpoint where that is concerned, but everything in due course. So that is something for us to bear in mind and something for us to think about quite deeply. You know what I'm saying? So that is something that we need to think about quite vividly. Okay? So I hope you guys are fully aware about that. But one step at a time, guys, I encourage you, hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary. Okay, guys? If you do have further comments, questions, you guys can let me know your thoughts in the comments below about it, okay? So that we can be able to flesh this out a little bit more. But yes, the Under-20 FIFA World Cup will expand, opening opportunities for Jamaica as well. So it's going to be at least 5 spots. So as I said, guys, positivity. Think positivity and everything else will fall into place in time. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button. All right. And if you haven't, hit the like button. No. So you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary. Okay, guys. More content to come, more videos to come your way. I encourage you to check them out as soon as possible. Okay. So that you guys are informed with things and can be able to know things a little bit better. And like I said, hit the subscribe button. Okay, guys? Thank you. Thank you very much. Think positively. Great things coming for Jamaica. For sure.